was walking home, and then after this wonderful lady just stopped me and asked me about my view on abortion, and I told her that I was very profoundly pro-life, and we started talking.
Have you always been pro-life?
Ever since I've heard about the topic. When I first heard about it, it was someone telling why they're pro-life, and just like my values, my beliefs, and just the simple fact that an unborn baby is a child, made me pro-life no matter what anyone said.
And how do you know that an unborn baby is a child? Some pro-choice people deny that a child is a human being.
I know it's a child because, first of all, if you look online, there's Princeton University published a whole bunch of different quotes from different academic medical and scientific textbooks that say that life begins at conception. And not only that, when you do start to put restrictions on when life begins, you can apply it to people living. So for example, a baby might not have a heartbeat, but how about people with pacemakers? Women don't have 2 hearts, 20 fingers and toes, etc., and stuff like that. Or like sentience, how about people in comas? Should we kill them? Do they have the right to be killed? So the inconsistencies in that logic just proves that life begins at conception and is accordance with those textbooks.
Right, yeah. I mean, what grade are you in, Esther?
I just finished the 10th grade and I'm going on to Lila.
Now, have they talked about prenatal development embryology at all in any science or health courses at school?
We haven't spoken about that yet. I think that's in like later courses, but we have talked about it in health.
So you finished 2 high school years and they haven't really talked about the development of the unborn child in the womb at all?
No.
Not even in health?
No. In health, no, because it's just about like healthy living. But we did talk about it in like religion class and like family life back in like elementary school and stuff like that type of education.
Well, in elementary school, did you get any scientific lessons about when life begins?
The only time they said is when the sperm and the egg meet. That's when they said life begins in our textbook, in our little health lesson in like the 5th grade. But other than that, I haven't had any.
Well, that is true. That's conception.
Yeah.
But since then, not much.
Nope, nothing.
I wonder why that is, Esther.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Why are they keeping young people away from the scientific truth of the development of the unborn child?
Well, for pro-choice, like the pro-choice movement and a lot of the logic it uses, they use a lot of euphemisms. So they use different words to make people not think so deeply about the topic of abortion. And there's a lot of formal parenthood workers and a lot of people who go into Planned Parenthood and record, and they uncover a whole bunch of truths. Like, for example, they're not allowed to have pictures of their family in case women change their minds and want to have that life. Or there's a lot of clinics that don't have ultrasounds, but it is proven that it depends on the study you look at, but between up to 90% of the time, women do change their minds after they see an ultrasound. They also claim it's just a clump of cells. They also have to tell, when they're explaining the abortion to the woman, they also say that they're removing the contents of the womb, but they're just avoiding the word human or baby or child so that women don't feel remorse or don't feel like they're doing something wrong. So women are really being deceived. A lot of women who are pro-choice simply just don't know. Like, they just don't know that this is the reality. And some do know, but just don't care.
Yeah, those are in the minority, I think.
Yeah.
I think the vast majority of women and men are really kept in the dark.
They don't know because not only that, but Canada has a very liberal media and just government in general. So like conservatives are painted as like rude, racist, all these other things, don't care about women, and that's really not true. They just have different beliefs and they really try. So that also brings pro-life people, especially in America, to be deemed as like hating women, not supporting their rights and stuff like that. So
yeah, wow, you're amazing.
Thank you.
And you're only 15?
I just turned 16 like a couple months ago.
Wow, you're very well informed.
Thank you.
Yes, I'm really happy you stopped by and had a chat. We're going to talk about the baby that we saved. If you look behind you, that's a little girl, but she's probably around 10 now, I think. Probably.
Oh, really?
About
okay,
10.
She's
And
10.
if you don't mind, I would like to talk to you with Rosemary. I wanted her to tell the story of that little girl and how show the truth saved her life.
Okay.
We'll talk more about that in a minute. Thanks for stopping by and taking the time to talk to us.
Okay, no problem.
Yeah, have a good day.
No, you too.